These are my raised beds. Got some good onions this year. Some of my pepper. Another bed ready. Some of my garlic. Some more tomatoes. One of my compost tumblers. These are the windows that go in my cold frame during the winter. We took some old wire kettle panels, corral panels they call them, put them into triangles, made some sturdy, forever tomato cages. Some more of my onions. Got a few little raised beds I built, little individual things. My cucumbers. Trellis them on old kettle panels. My zucchini. Still more onions. In case you can't tell, we love onions. I eat them more than I ever thought I would. Just straight. These are two raised beds. I just now planted some watermelons. I had to put some wire to deter. Some of my chickens have a tendency to fly over the highest fence around and scratch and help cultivate the raised beds. Got a couple muscadine vines I'm trying to grow and get going. Now here's one of my, it's not really experiment because I've done it for years. Every year I try to take one of my raised beds and I build a compost pile in place. And I took some fiberglass rods and drove them in, and just took some 1/2-inch hardware cloth and put it up in around them. Took some old cane, bamboo cane, and secured the top, and I put a big layer of leaves and some cleanings from the chicken pen and some more leaves, some soybean meal, eggshells, vegetable scrap trimmings from the kitchen, more leaves. I'll let this stay here. I'll turn it a few times throughout the summer, and by this fall or winter it'll be rotted down to just 1 inch or 2, and I'll just incorporate it directly into the bed. And next year I'll just take up this wire, move it to another bed, and do it again on that one. Here's another bed ready to plant. This is another one of my little methods. I built this little chicken tractor, and it's 4x12, which happens to be the same length and size as my raised beds. And sometimes I'll take about every year I'll take 2 or 3 chickens, and I'll put in here, and I'll feed them, water them, and take care of them, and they'll be happy, and they can scratch their heart's content and fertilize the soil and dig up all the seeds as it comes and the bugs. And I'll leave it like this, and next year I'll get 2 or 3 people to help me, and I'll move it to the next raised bed. And I can just, over time, I'll be able to move it to all my raised beds over the years. If I live that long, I could grow out broiler chickens in this. Sometimes we have a convalescence purpose. Some hen might be not doing well or injured, and we'll put her in here and let her recover. This is this year's compost pile. It's about 25 foot long, about 5-6 foot deep, wide, and probably, as you can see, about 4 foot deep. Leaves, cottonseed meal, eggshells, crushed oyster shells, a whole bunch of stuff. And I'll turn it and mix it several times, and this winter I'll be right here, and I'll be able to move this stuff right into my raised beds. You can see some of my portable chicken houses I built on old warehouse carts. Those are 4 foot by 10 foot heavy duty steel carts, and I framed it up and built them. Built another in here, got the attached nest boxes, and I can open it up. They have drawbars on them. I can hook them to the tractor and pull them around to a spot if I wish.